So Fuzz mentioning about the rear visibility, I mean, it's known with Lotus owners that they're just terrible. You can't see anything behind you, and parking is a nightmare. Got me thinking about a guy who I've been keeping secret from the world, to be honest with you. And he's based here in Bridgend in Wales. Now, this guy, as far as I'm concerned, is doing something unconventional for classic cars, but something, I haven't seen them yet. I mean, he's told me about them, but it's something which I think, if he gets it and has got it right, is going to absolutely revolutionise the classic car world, and it's to do with the clocks on the Lotus. Righty. I guess this is the place. Oh wow, look at that view, that is stunning. Alec!
Tim!
You right?
Yeah, coming in.
Sweet, coming in. All right, mate.
What are you doing?
What?
What are you doing? The door's there.
Oh. Hello, mate.
Hey, how you doing?
Sorry, I didn't see that. Right, clocks for the Lotus. As you know, I was going to bring those down for you, and I'm just seeing over your shoulder. I mean, don't get me wrong, you're a great-looking guy, but mate, 66 Mustang, notchback, 289, 302 lump. What's it got in it? V8, obviously.
Yeah, 450 horse.
Sweet. Is it?
Yeah, yeah.
Can I have a little peek?
Yeah, come on.
Wow, look at that, mate. That is one of the best-looking cars on the planet, and I quite like the notch as opposed to the fastback as well. What a car! Oh wow. What a mess. Somebody's... What's happening here? Somebody's doing something with the clocks by the looks of things.
It's quite relevant to what I like to do with these clocks.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. What, have you got something I can see?
I can show you.
Some Mustang fancy gear? Mm-hmm. Yes, please. Where is it? Where
in the office.
In the office, right. Let's do it. Oh, wow. Aladdin's Den. Oh, man. I reckon this is like my bedroom when I was a kid. I was mad about electronics. That is an oscilloscope.
Yeah.
Okay, what have we got here?
What do you see?
Right, so in 1964 and a half, Mustang, Ford brought out the Mustang, and it came with the standard clock. But there was an optional extra, which was the GT pack, which had these clocks, and then it came as standard in 1966.
What else do you see?
What else do I see? Well, it's on. Oh my gosh. Oh. That is insane. What you've done is you've got rid of the rubbish gauges that don't work.
Yeah. The difference with this, we've got an LCD screen.
Right.
That's an automotive grade LCD screen. Electronics, which read the same sensors from the car as the original gauge did. So you can imagine temperature sensors, oil pressure,
speed.
The speed.
Engine speed.
Engine revs, all the same inputs. With the difference, there's some electronics sensing all that, along with the indicators, lights, all the usual inputs from a car that you'd normally see on a screen. And using that data to draw the graphics on the screen.
Could you make these to fit pretty much any classic car?
Yeah.
So could you, a Mini, a classic, the big screen, beautiful little classic clock that sits in the middle of the Mini?
Yeah.
What an achievement. Wow. Okay, so for the Lotus, what can we do with the Lotus?
Well, using all this architecture, I've got a prototype.
You've made that?
Yes. This is a printed prototype of what's been worked on for the Lotus.
So hold it up alongside it. Let's just say that again. You've made that?
Yes.
Out of stuff?
Electronics.
It's got one of these inside it.
Yes.
And when we turn it on, it's going to be that. Okay, here's a question. As a car guy. Right, so Lotus Esprit, I want to take my clocks out, I want to go modern. Do I have to do a load of wiring? Do I have to do a load of snipping? What do you do?
No. I mean, what this will be is a plug and play exchange for this. So it mounts in the same frame, it uses the same connectors to be able to be retrofitted back and forth without any commitment.
So this is a reproduction of the regular Lotus Esprit S1 clocks. You've even got the little Lotus sign down there, and all the words electronic and this, that, and the other.
This is as accurate as possible.
Right, so everything on there works. So we've got the oil, the temperature, so we've got the oil, we've got water temperature, we've got the rev counter, we've got the speed, we've got battery, and we've got fuel here.
Yeah.
Right. Now what?
Well, we can enhance this graphic first of all.
Okay.
So for the rev limit, for the oil pressure low, for the water temp high, we can give easily recognizable alarms. So you could have a big red area here, which is in this zone. I mean, anything you like. You can have text on the screen. And anything.
You've even got shadows on there.
Yeah, the shadowing on all the needles is dynamic. So depending on angle is where the position of the shadow is for realism.
Right, okay. So despite the fact that all works, we could scrap it all and come up with something completely different.
Well, there's a second screen option, third screen. I mean, there's no real limit, but...
As many as you want? As
many as you want, yeah. We could also have cold warnings for the temperature, so you take it easy before it's at a certain temp. So that could be blue, for instance.
Could we scrap that for when you go into reverse and have a reversing camera coming up instead of the rev counter?
Yes, we can do that.
That's a yes.
That's a yes, yeah.
When you say we, do you mean you?
Well, just me, yeah.
Is it just you?
It's the royal we.
Royal. Okay, great. And could we, if you don't mind me asking, right, I'm just thinking outside the box, could we have a mode whereby you scrap all that lot, the whole lot disappears and gets replaced by, let's just choose a car that I love. Lamborghini? Venton?
You mean jet fighter?
Yeah.
Yes, that's possible, yeah.
I mean, it's a Lotus Esprit, it's Bond's car.
Yeah, I think it fits, yeah.
Right, should we get a design in there?
Quite on, yeah.
Right, what's the next thing we do then? Right, come on then.
2.8, that should come up, yeah.
That looks awesome. Okay, so it'll so when it red lines as well.
Yeah, we can set your RPM limit and.
Right. Is this it? Is this the big switch on?
This is the switch on.
Oh my word! Look at that. I love it how your face is just deadpan. This is what you do, but that is just beautiful. That is exactly the right green. Wow.
We have it connected to a simulator, which is reproducing all the same inputs as the Lotus has.
We've hopefully designed it.
So you set your low level, and it will light up when it reaches that.
You can't miss that. You're not going to be a broken down, empty fuel car in the hard shoulder. So when you're okay, oh, look at that. No way, oh, man. So you don't need a shift light anymore.
You could use it as a shift light, yeah.
That is just genius. Right, so they are the regular Lotus clocks. Let's now go to the Lamborghini screen when you want to go sports mode, when you want to show off. Oh my word. You're driving a different car now, dude.
Certainly.
I mean, so what have we got on the screen here? What are we looking at?
So all the indicators are in the same area. So this is fuel, but they're digitally represented instead.
Okay.
Rev counter on the left, but exactly has the Revent on. It's more of a jet fighter.
Yeah. Oh, no. Oh, my God, you are a genius. And I'm worried about, or Fuzz is worried about smashing the car, which what happens with these... Oh, no. And there it is. There is the camera. Man, honestly, you have changed. You are absolutely changing the face and the concerns of classic car owners all around the world. Never again do you need to worry about your oil pressure dropping out. Like, I don't know a classic car owner in their right mind that wouldn't want one of these. What needs to be finished on this to get it done? As in to get it completely ready to go?
Well, this is a printed prototype.
Yeah.
So this will be machined out of a solid block of aluminium.
Right.
We need to introduce the painted text here.
Yeah.
But it's very close.